It says, what about people who have cancer? So y'all already know we're going to start in my business. My mother had cancer for 19 years. And so she had had many treatments, radiations, chemos, and all of the such. And as a child, I watched her go through these treatments and almost die. Like literally, I would prepare myself for my mother's death. But no matter what, she wouldn't die. So I get older and I hear all of this talk about weed. And I'm like, oh, that could cure my mother. And before y'all hop in my comments, this is my business. And so because I thought it could cure her, I began to get into the industry. And when I say get into the industry, I was in the industry for real. From start to finish of the process. And at this time, I didn't associate with God, nor did I know him in the way that I do now. And so it was almost like God didn't exist. But even as a non-believer, what I did notice is that when my mother earnestly sought after the Lord, she was healed. And this is not, I've told this story to plenty of people since then. But I noticed when my mother was earnestly, when I mean earnestly, I mean, I'm not talking about going to church every week, every day, or nothing like that. I'm talking about earnestly, when her heart was earnestly in God. When she submitted to his will, there was no trace of the cancer. And no, she wasn't on weed. And so I saw what God was doing, but I didn't perceive it as such. And so because the cancer kept coming back, I'm like, Ma, you got to try this weed. This weed is going to heal you. And she tried it. It did not heal her. What it did was provide a Band-Aid. And we don't want to talk about Band-Aids because when you talk about a Band-Aid, you got to deal with what's under it. And my mother, she refused to take the morphines and things like that unless she absolutely had to, or they told her that she had to. But for the most part, she rejected it all. But like I said, when she gave that thing to the Lord, and there was many reasons why my mama picked it back up. We can discuss that. And when I'm talking about pick it back up, I mean pick up things that are attached to the cancer. Like we can go deep in this thing. I told y'all, I can't tell y'all about something that I don't know. But this I know. And so we understand that sickness and disease is in the world because of sin. It is a result of sin. And we also know that sometimes we're not reaping what we've sown. We've reaped from generations that were before us. But God is a healer. And so when my mother accepted the fact that the cancer was a thorn that kept her in the presence of God, she stopped wrestling with it. And that thing blessed her. She began to do a great work in the earth with it. And so God didn't take it, nor did he take her. My mother impacted so many people. She was a light inside of those hospital rooms. They loved to see her coming. She encouraged so many people who were going through. And when it was her time, she went in peace. So what about him? God can do anything but fail. Amen. Amen.